Good morning, good morning. As you could see from that front lawn video, scene, photo, whatever, it's a beautiful morning. It's clear blue skies, absolute sunshine. Oh, a little bit of cloud floating around, but forecast wise, it's going to be gorgeous. So, looking forward to the day. It was a bit of an epic journey getting logged in this morning and everything. I'd started and then the whole system crashed. So it was a reboot, had to restart everything again. So, but we're here and I have got the cards ready, but it's not the Lenormand deck. We'll have a looky see and you can see what it is that it's doing in a minute. I'm just going to go over to my solopreneurs. So, good morning. I'm just going to put that everyone while I can, because there we go. I've got that working as well. So I'll move over to the cards. Oh, in a moment, we've got lots of you here this morning. Good morning to Keza, and that's in an itty bitty little size. I should actually have that a bit bigger next time, I think. We've got Michaela here. Lovely to have you here as well. Kay, good morning with all those beautiful hearts. I love that, as you know. And Michaela, you love the garden out the front. I do too. And we've got Caitlin as well. Good morning. And yes, I've read your message, so that's fine. And we've got the beautiful weather happening. Yes. Has it calmed down over where you are, Michaela? Absolutely agree as far as computer issues. I do probably need to investigate updating. So there you go. And good morning from Corinna. And glad you're late. You slept in. Nothing wrong with the sleep in. And remember, it is always available for a replay. I do have it left there. So it's on my Facebook pages and spaces. So it's on the page, it's on the profile, it's on mytimetv.live. I think it's also cross-posting to the Hypnosis Plus Facebook page. It's also on my YouTube. It's also on my, what do they call it, X now instead of Twitter? I don't know. That one, anyway. So, and of course the Soulpreneurs app. We have a good evening from Davina. Lovely to see you here. Now that's Britain, I gather, with the British flag. O'Shaughnessy says that's some Irish there. And a hi. Welcome aboard to a wonderful general card spread reading for, the daily one that I do. So there you go from Michaela. Hello to everyone. And also it's good to sleep in, isn't it? Confirming that. I 100% agree. And Kerry Ann has made it. Yes, you made it. Good morning. Now, let's go over to the cards, though. It's what we're here for. So, tune into your psychic senses, your spiritual realm, that connection that you have with Source, by whatever name. It is a name. What we're doing is connecting with that. It is connection. So, tap into that. Here we go to the cards. I am using these little ones, the Gilded Tarot. Now, this is where you'll see that it is Gilded Tarot. It's the latest one that I had arrive because I just loved the idea. I didn't know Sarah Marchetti had a mini version, and this is a mini one, as you can see. Oh, I'll actually put it in the correct hand. It is in the palm of my hand as far as the size of this one goes. You can see that, and that's the back of the deck. I will place that back here. I left it there so it was so you could see the comparative. And I'll just hold up. Oh, actually, I didn't put it here. Just the one card from the Gilded Lenormand. This is where you see the difference in the size of what is my Lenormand cards. I like them because they are so easy to shuffle as well compared to a full-size tarot deck. The traditional size is huge, so I'm enjoying them. Although what I did with these was actually spread them on the table and twittered them like you would mahjong tiles. For those of you who play mahjong with the actual tiles, that's the original game, Chinese style of game. It's called twittering, and that's how I shuffled these this morning because they were so you know, in order, stuck together. I needed to do a really good shuffle. So that's what we've got here now. I'm going to bring up the cards. I decided to use the tarot, the usual deck spread, or the spread that I've used for the Lenormand, because I have been using this for so long, but it is a spread that was recommended in that Gilded Reverie tarot deck that I originally got many years ago. So here we are. Now, this is as much as I can actually zoom this in to these cards. So although they're not as clear as we would hope with the visual, it's not too bad. I'm going to have to point to each and mention what it is. So this is obviously, like, we've got these cards as in the home space, the workspace, the unexpected up the top, we've got the our role at the bottom, and the outcome in the center. So what we've got here is the Eight of Cups, and like most sets that we have with tarot, you'll find if you count the cups, there would be 8 cups sitting there in this diagrammatical artwork, depiction, whatever you want to call it. It's not diagram, it's actually it's artwork. It's why I love Sarah Marchetti's paintings, art, cards, the decks he's created. They're beautiful. So with the cups, it's around the emotional centers, and with the 8, it is progressing through to abundance, so that conclusion, because with numerology, you're starting at a 0 to the 9s and progressing on a journey, much the same as we do with a tarot deck. So as one of the minor arcana suits, the cups, it's bringing in that we're touching into as our feelings, as what we our experience on the relationship level, that type of thing. We're looking to the moon and longing for more in this one. So we're not quite there at the journey. You see him with his staff, walking staff. Some of the cups have been tipped over and spent, so we know that we've used that's within these ones, and looking further forward for more. So in the home space, I would say that what we're looking for, it is that search. So tap into the inner self first, and then see what is happening around you that you're needing to take notice of, that may fill that is the next cup, the next part of what you're having happen in your home space. Okay, what we've got in the workspace is one of the major arcanas. It's number 14, Temperance. I have to look at these because they are blurry in here. It's not quite easy for me to read them without putting my head down either. So it's Temperance. Now, Temperance is a little bit the finding the perfection in some sense. It's bringing in, you know how you temper chocolate to be that perfect crack of a good, well-tempered chocolate. It's bringing that mix in our workspace, in that sense of finding that perfect balance of what is being tempered. It's not to do with a bad temper, good temper type thing. It is temperance and sort of maintaining a form of balance of one thing with another, that you are on an equilibrium to some degree. What we see here is the fire and the water chalice. I presume it's water. So we'd have the balance of the elements here, because you've got the light and the dark. There's the dark, there's the light. It's all things being tempered and balanced together. Not in the sense of justice. This is in the sense of how we are creating what we're doing. Okay, so in the workspace, perfect card for us to have today. If you are at work, or considering, if you are self-employed, creating your own business structures, all that sort of stuff, which is what I'm doing constantly because it's what I enjoy. So, even creating a website, all that sort of stuff, it's finding the elements that are going to fit and balance out and be who you are in that branding, or in the quality of the work that you are performing for an employer. Okay, now we're going to move up to the unexpected. And this is got to have a look. Because I haven't gone through all of these cards individually, I just got the second time I've got them out this morning. So Five of Pentacles, it's that midway point. So it's having enough, but is it quite enough? It's sharing or it's not sharing. You know, there's the two people there. One is, you know, it's almost like they're entreating the, to me it feels like entreating the gods. Bring in more abundance, bring in more of the money, the dosh, the whatever they're there for. I mean, it is about the Pentacles is about the physical aspects, the more solid stuff that we live with, and whatever form, whether it's money or whether it's things, it's the practicalities of living a good life. So they look like they're not quite at it, or that they're secretively planning things, and that could be the unexpected factor of what might sneak into our day to day as far as in the home or the workspace. But it actually feels good because it's for that that is going to increase stability and security is what I'm feeling with this one. So it's recognition that we do need some of the physical aspects of life to keep moving forward. Work out what that is going to be as you're moving through your day, what part of it shows up as that unexpected energy of the physical aspect of, you know, you might be going shopping for something specifically that you need, or is it something that you want and wasting your money? You know, it's that type of thing I'm feeling from this energy of this one today with the Five of Pentacles. And moving through that energy of the night, we're coming down to, this is a Wands card. I can see that being the Four of Wands. So it's got each of the pillars represents the wands, and it's got a family, nuclear family in there, feeling that sense of protection is what I'm feeling with this. Now, this is our role, so feel at home within your own body is what I'm sensing from this one. I'm getting that message of comfort, ease in your own space, and um, just looking at abundance, you know, the beauty of nature around us, and, you know, feeling that naturalness. So be you. And that's just all I can say from this one. The Four of Wands is that creativity. It's that you can imagine it being a sapling in the ground. So, you know, setting up that's going to have longevity, and the creation of it, in whatever way you nurture, it's going to give its flourishing life. So that's what I'm feeling with that one. So being our sense of self, our fullness of self. And that comes to what is the Knight of Cups. I'll just have a quick look. Yes, it does look like the cups. He's holding a cup. You can't see it in the light that's coming from a window with this one. But it's a wonderful vision of the challenges we might have, but it's a victorious stance of the horse crossing this stream, creek, river. You can see with the natural realm that is here, that there is an abundance of everything. There would be fish in this stream, this river. You can see the birds, the herons, stork, whatever they are. That looks like a dog. I'll just have a closer look. No, it looks like an otter or something like that. But it's one of those natural creatures in the realms of a river. If I looked more closely, you can see the reflection. So it's clear waters, clear skies, beautiful surroundings with the forest or the trees, and the agility that this knight has. Now, it is a progression of advancing, of being able to meet the challenges with a knight. You're not newly on this path. It is a progression in its maturing aspect. So wonderful energy here. Know that by the end of the day, you'll feel that sense of satisfaction and achievement. And, you know, it's the cups being that emotional level. So you're going to feel a satisfaction at that soul level, feelings, you know, psychology, you know, all of that is to do with how we feel, and sometimes our emotions as well. So we've got that beautiful flow happening and moving forward with that. Now, of course, with any of these cards, do remember I have not memorized all of the tarot meanings. I've just gathered a general knowledge of them over the years as I've popped in to using them, out of using them, and whatever. And I'm not always at a guidebook, because it's only a feeling and sensation of what we pick up with our intuition that matters. What is it in those cards that's meaningful for you in your life context? So trust that you're receiving specifically from that inner self. Or for some people, they might label it as the higher self or the inner child or your guiding spirits, angels. What you bring to yourself with your understanding is what matters. And and Caitlin, your gut is instantly going to about, so yes, about deciding to keep going or not. See that night. That's all I'll say there, Caitlin. I think take your guidance as you feel from inside as the ultimate. Okay. And the same, thank you, Keza. Beautiful cards, and for everyone to have an amazing day. They are beautiful cards. And from Michaela, that beautiful row of hearts and flowers and emojis. I love it. Thank you. And from Kerry Ann, have a lovely day to everyone. When you feel the need to actually revisit the cards, I have put the photo of them in my profile, I think. Otherwise, just halt it where you need to get that emphasis from the video if that's what you need as your own inner guidance. Okay, nothing wrong with the revision of anything, is there? Watching it 2 or 3 times sometimes. And Caitlin, oh my God, your tummy just turned as I said that. It is the night. Yeah, so take your guidance from within you, Caitlin, and thank you. Oh, thank you, Shell. It's so beautiful, on point with your journey. Yes, and mine. I agree. So thank you from Corinna. So just keep being the best you that you can be. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Look, I hope it's around the 8 o'clock, but who knows with the state of my computer at the moment. So, I had closed everything down and done a restart last night. So it was all fresh and ready for this morning, and it still crashed. So he may be getting on 2 older legs. So keep being you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.